Good evening, guys. I'm going to look a little red in this video because I'm wearing a red shirt and the lighting is not great. But I'm probably going to get a little red anyway because something is bothering me. And it's really pissed me off, for lack of a better word, and I'm sorry if that bothers you. I'm going to start with a story from last night. Last night in Lewis County, a young man, a juvenile, beat his grandmother almost to death. But that's not the story. The story is, apparently, according to a Lewis County official, the young man was a good kid and may have got a hold of some laced drugs. This story is happening everywhere, all across the state of Tennessee. We have kids killing, kids committing suicide, and it comes down to two things: drugs and mental health. This is so bothersome to me because we have a governor and a legislature that is worried about insignificant things. Here's an example. They spent a lot of legislative time on a transgender sports bill. The TSSAA, the governing body of athletics in Tennessee, was against this bill. You know why? Because not one single person had ever tried to cross gender sports. It's never happened. So we spent legislative time, taxpayer dollars, passing a bill on something that has never happened. The TSSAA probably could have passed a policy. Who knows? Yet, we have a real pandemic going on. Opioids, drugs, methamphetamine, mental health. We have kids that are at risk. They're killing themselves. They're killing each other. They're killing other people. And nobody wants to help them. They want to pass a bill about transgender sports or making Dolly Parton's song the state song. What are they accomplishing? Nothing. Nobody is addressing the two major problems in this state. And they sure as hell don't give a damn about the rural counties like Wayne and Decatur and Benton and Lewis. Governor Lee, you said you were going to help us. You've done nothing. Absolutely nothing for the rural counties. And congressmen or representatives and senators from these local areas, you're not helping much either. I've seen the bills you put up. They're feel-good bills. They look good to your citizens. They look good to your constituents. They follow a certain thing to get you elected. But you're not helping the kids of Tennessee. You're not helping mental health. You're not helping stop the disease, the pandemic of drugs. I mean, why not? That little boy that we were talking about earlier, Lewis County officials almost couldn't find a place to put him last night because they couldn't get help for this kid. It's happening everywhere. Our children are having mental health issues. It could be COVID related, it could be drug related, it could be just genetics. But families can't afford the help. And when they can, there's not even beds for them. But once again, legislators, you're worried about the wrong things. You're out there passing bills that help you get reelected. But they don't do anything for the citizens of Tennessee. Not really. How many people are going to be affected by a transgender sports bill? 2? 1? None? TSSAA says 0. But yet you wasted all that time on that bill when you could have actually done something for the schools of rural Tennessee. You could have done things to help promote these rural counties so they could actually thrive and these children wouldn't be so damn depressed and living in these conditions. Rural counties can't afford to advance. They can't afford these things. But yet, Governor Lee, I'll say it one more time. When you put that flannel shirt on and drove a tractor into all these meetings, you said you were going to help rural counties. You've done nothing for rural counties. Matter of fact, we're going backwards. You've done nothing for mental health. You say you've done some things, but it's sure not showing. Local legislators, you guys need to do something for these kids. Please do something for these kids. Like I said, this is stuff that is really bothering me, and I had a long talk with my friend Judge Mike Henson today. Our judges need to also take over from that bench. They need to start working on alternative sentencing to help these young adults and these young juveniles have a chance at life. State legislatures just getting up there and passing bills that make them pay more fines and stiffer prison sentences or stiffer jail sentences for things, that's not working. It isn't working. We've got to get these people help. But I know that's not good and your constituents won't like that. But the thing is, it used to be a poor people problem. It used to be an other side of the track problem. Today, it affects every family, from the poor to the rich. So guys, let's do something. Let's quit worrying about getting reelected, and let's quit worrying about all these agendas and do something to help the people of Tennessee. And speaking from somebody from a small town, let's do something to help people in small towns. Invest in our communities. Help us build the infrastructure. Help us where we can attract employers, because we can't attract employers. The system is not fair. It's not designed to be fair. But at least give us a shot at it so we can help our citizens. Governor Lee, Joey Hensley, Senator Darby, Senator Wadley, all you guys, David Byrd, the list goes on and on, Clay Doggett, all of you. Help us get in there and fight for your communities. Help us do more, because these kids are killing themselves and they're killing other people. And the sad thing is, we don't know who's going to be next.